each month this year, the Triad Food and Beverage Coalition has helped us highlight locally owned restaurants all across the Triad. So before we say goodbye to 2022, they're here to give us those overall top picks.
Which is exciting because we always love to talk about food on this show. So let's say good morning to Algernon Cash. He's the founder of the Triad Food and Beverage Coalition, also known though as Eat, Drink, Triad. Good morning, Algernon. Thanks for staying with us.
Good morning. I hate I'm not eating burgers this morning.
I know. Between the burgers and the barbecue that you bring on this show, we're always left drooling. And today you're not going to make it any easier because we're talking about C3 Jamaican Corner Cuisine. And I've had this. I know they just opened, but the food is fantastic.
Well, I'll tell you, you're one step ahead of me this time. I have not been to C3 yet, but they just opened here recently. A lot of people are talking about the oxtails over there. So if you like oxtails and Caribbean style food, a lot of people have been flocking over to C3.
Oh, awesome. Is it in Winston-Salem, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. It's on 25th Street at the corner of 25th and Liberty in East Winston.
That's the old location of Dirty Fries, if I'm not mistaken, right, Algernon?
It is. It is. They actually moved up to Akron Drive. They did sort of a mobile type operation for a little while. I talked to their owner. They've now shut their Winston-Salem location down completely, and they're just operating the Dirty Fries over in Greensboro.
Okay.
All right. Well, what about that place in West End?
Yeah, so this used to be named West End Poke, if you're familiar with that restaurant. It's the same location right over in West End, in the West End neighborhood. The owner, Dave Hillman, who's a veteran restaurant owner, he owns Birch Street Pizza, Quiet Pint. He used to own Uncle Buzzy's. He's now converted Poke into that place. And they've got really great subs, sandwiches, burgers, build your own poke bowls. Really an eclectic menu.
Okay, I've been looking at that online in the videos. Oh, everything looks so good. It looks mouth-watering. Have you been, Algernon?
I have, and I'm not supposed to be eating a lot of meat, but I have to tell your audience that I'm a huge fan of the Buzzy's roast beef sandwich. You've got to try that one.
Okay, and these are your top picks, right, of the whole year. So whether it's new or it's been here for a while, this is just your list, right? You're rounding out your favorites.
Actually, just as a correction for your viewers, this is actually all new restaurants that have opened in Winston-Salem in just the past month or so. I happened to be last night at Hungry Palate. They were doing a private tasting in downtown Winston-Salem. They don't open until January, but I started thinking, let's let the viewers know about all these new restaurants in Winston that just opened in the past 30 days.
Yeah, I wanted to clarify that because Biddy and Beau's Coffee is next on our list, and we know we featured their grand opening, their ribbon cutting. What a great place.
Oh, it's a terrific place. And for your viewers, I mean, it's also a social cause attached to the restaurant because they are employing people that have different types of disabilities. And so it's a great way to make sure that we are engaged in that segment of our workforce.
That's exciting. And I've driven past this place here, K-Stop. I'm interested to know what it's like. I just see the chicken and the words K-Stop, so I'm sure there's a lot that's going on behind those doors.
So it's actually Korean street food. So they do have chicken wings, they do have chicken tenders, but they've also got Korean corn dogs. If you've never tried that, they've got rice cakes. So typically, if you were think about Korean street food, things that you can handle in your hand, that's what they're going to have at K-Stop.
And rice cakes too, in Korean cuisine, they're not what we think of as rice cakes, right? They're not the Quaker rice cakes.
Yeah, just try ones that you get off the shelf.
They're not Rice Krispies. No.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot about that on social media. They're getting very trendy, so I'm excited to try that.
Yeah.
I'm also excited.
The corn dogs are great. I like the corn dogs.
Yeah. Also, we've got Founders Restaurant next here.
So this is a new brunch location in downtown Winston-Salem. It's actually located inside of Schaffner Inn. They got open right over the holiday season. It's a veteran chef that they brought in down at Founders, but I absolutely love the shrimp and grits. The chef actually has an original recipe from New Orleans, and I tell you, you will think, at least for a moment, while you're sitting in downtown Winston-Salem, you're going to think you're in New Orleans.
I had a bite of that too. We went and I actually tried it off my friend's plate, and it had a nice kick to it. That seasoning, that was delicious. Everyone loved what they got too, so that was a good brunch spot. And who doesn't need another brunch spot, right? In Winston-Salem, you can't have enough of those.
Yeah.
And then lastly, Algernon Twisted Pine. Tell us about that.
Okay, so this is a really good one. Veteran restaurant owner Adam Andrews, who owns Jeffrey Adams, Young Cardinal, Trophy Room, Dogwood, Hops and Crops. This is his next concept, Twisted Pine. It's located at the former location for Crafted on Liberty Street in downtown Winston-Salem. I was there last week for their private opening, and the tacos were really, really good.
Okay, so tacos again in the old, taco spot, but I think they have a little bit of everything. Is that right?
Yeah, they've added some burgers and they've added some sandwiches. I think Adam's going to keep playing with the menu and trying to round it out a bit more, but they will be known for sort of an Americanized version of tacos.
I'm looking forward to going there. And
Yeah.
Adam, he's such a great chef. Algernon, these were awesome. So
Yeah.
once again, all of these spots have opened
Just
in the
opened.
last 30 days here in our area, and we have that list once again for folks on the screen. Thank you so much, Algernon. As always, we have C3 Jamaican Corner Cuisine, that place in the West End, Biddy and Beau's Coffee, K-Stop, Founders Restaurant, and Twisted Pine.